Let's dive in, not waste your guys' time. Here on Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. What do we got here in this video today? The 2026 Land Rover Defender, as you guys can tell here on the front hood. And this is the P300 base level entry trim, the S, okay? This is one of 7 trims. So let's go ahead and dive in, start talking about it. Just before we do, please like and subscribe to our channel as we really need and appreciate your guys' support. A quick shout out to Nilo Land Rover here at the Rockland, California store. And everybody, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us, we'll talk details later. So now, I did mention this is one of 7 trims. This is the S trim. And because it's the S trim, it only gets one exclusive powertrain. That is a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine paired together with the 8-speed automatic transmission, pushing 296 horsepower and 295 pounds-feet of torque. Now, guys, if you guys ask me, is it enough oomph for the vehicle? Honestly, no. The P300 powertrain, I'm not a big fan of it because I want more power under this Defender. So you do have the option of actually creeping up to the P400, which gets you a 3.0 liter 6-cylinder turbo mild hybrid. Or you have the option of going V8, which is the P500, or if you want the biggest horse in the barn, the headship, the P525, which is the V8 supercharged, okay? Now, keep that in mind. They're going to be exclusive to certain trims. Now, here on this exact Defender, MPG is going to be 18 city, 22 highway with a 23.8 gallon gas tank size. If you want to know if this is going to fit into your guys' garage or it's going to be easy to park in and out of parking spots, dimensions on this is 198 inches in length, 79 inches in width, and 83 inches in height, okay? Now, towing capacity on the P300 powertrain, 7,700 pounds of towing capacity. If you do get P400 or P500, P525, you will creep up to the 8,200 mark and you will stick there for the 6-cylinder and for the 8-cylinder, okay? Now, what do we get here on the S trim? We get LED front headlights, we have LED hazards, and the LED daytime running light with a kind of half circle, a 75% of a circle for the daytime running light. As we do have the cold climate package on this exact S, we have heated washers for the front windshield, and we drop down, we have LED front fog lights, high gloss black lower grille, and the mid grille here is matte black plastic, bumper sensors going across, 360 panoramic camera comes standard in the Defender. Now if we come over to the driver's side area, we do have the Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tire, and that's coming in at a 255/60/20. It is a matte gray look with Defender stamped in the center, and this exact S does have the air ride suspension package, which gets you the air ride, of course, and it gets you the adaptive dynamic. Now, because you have the air ride, you get 11.5 inches of ground clearance. If you didn't have the air ride, you would have 8.5-inch ground clearance. Okay, so that air ride is a big difference if you're off-roading. Now, here on the corner of the bumper fascia area, we do have an active or live air vent area. Really cool. We have matte black plastic wheel well trims. We have high gloss black here on the fender and high gloss black trim on top of the hood. Over to the A-pillar, high gloss black all the way up top, giving you kind of that floating roof look with high gloss black side mirrors, 360 panoramic camera, integrated blinker lighting, privacy glass, and auto dimming as well with heated. So don't break that side mirror on your garage door because it's going to cost you an arm and a leg or something. Keyless fob entry, as you guys can tell, and we go ahead and mess around and press that button and it opens up and deploys those side mirrors. Matte black plastic lower rocker panel area, and we have privacy glass back here. Okay, we also have a scuff pad. If you want to actually ski, you're an avid skier, you actually just kind of rest your skis here. I honestly probably wouldn't do it, but again, it's a scuff pad. Up top, we got the glass, and you're going to see that when you're there on the 3rd row seating, and you got roof rails up top with the panoramic glass on the top. You can't see it right now because it's really high up there. Over to the rear end of the Defender. Of course, this is where your spare tire is, guys. A LED brake light up top, more high gloss black trim, privacy glass back here, LED rear tail lights as we left the hazards on so you guys can see what they look like. Defender here on the left, we have your recovery hooks or tow hooks here and here on the passenger side. bumper sensors with some matte black corner bumper fascia. And you got high gloss black bumper fascia back here with your towing system. 7,700 pounds of towing. And you have an exhaust tip on each side, here and here, and they're actually very small. A backup camera with its own washer back here, right over that Nilo.com license plate. Go ahead and shoot over to the opening. You can press that, and you got to actually swing this open. And it opens us up to the cargo area. Cargo space with second row seat up, 34 cubic feet of space. Second row seat down, 79 cubic feet of space, everybody. What do you get on the left-hand side? We have the adaptive dynamic system back here. So if you're towing and you want to hook up a trailer and it's too high or too low, you can actually press those buttons and it goes lower and higher. Hopefully you guys can see the car moving right now. As well as a grocery hook here. Cup holders back here as well. Really cool. And you get USB-C plugins back here too with some air vents, right? Remember the glass I was talking about from the top of that quarter panel area? That's what it looks like in here. Now, if we come over to the right-hand side, we have an inverter here, 180 watt, 110 volt inverter, LED, cargo lighting, and more cup holders, heated seats, and air vent control here with the USB-C plug-in. So a lot going on over here. If we go ahead and lift this mat, you got your tire situation going on here, but you can also pull these third row seats up right here, just like that. And now if you hang over, you got two spots, and I'm sure you're going to put your kiddos back here because tall people like me will not fit here with comfort, okay? Now you go ahead and pull that, drop that back down. We also have the protection on those back seats, very rough looking. I'm sure these are actually slip resistant and scratch resistant as well. You have a 60%er on the left-hand side. You could also drop the center just like that. All right, well, but it's still, it looks like a 60%er because it still connects that bottom piece, and a 40%er on the right, okay? Now let's go ahead and put in back the mat, and we're gonna show you guys the interior of the 110S. Now let's show you P300S interior, guys, and I have to mention right off the bat, don't let this fool you, this does have a leather interior upgrade pack, and what does that bring you? You have the Caraway Windsor leather upgrade. Beautiful look on the leather, I have to say, with that exterior paint color. That is the wool stone green, which is beautiful. And it comes together with this brown. It's phenomenal. So you get the leather because of that pack. You get a leather wrapped shift knob, as well as a leather wrapped steering wheel because of that package. Now, also because of that package, you still you actually get heated and ventilated front seats with 14-way adjustable front seats, and the headrests are 4-way manual adjustable because of that leather interior pack upgrade. You get a family pack upgrade, and there's just so much to mention. I'm going to actually throw that sticker at you guys later, so stay tuned so you guys actually get a better idea, because there's just way too much to mention. It's going to be too long. You're not going to watch this video. Door sill plate and the plastic with the Defender. In front of that passenger seat, we have lockable glove compartment. Defender here in the matte gray trim with your USB-C plug-in with your shelf area for personal belongings. You have Caraway leather here, beautiful, with your handle to get inside this Defender. Up top is plastic, so you get that plastic feel up top. Air vents here with your hazard button. Dropping over to the PV Pro system. Now, we do know from prior years that we still have the same interface, and I want to show you guys what the navigation looks like. Clean, cut, crisp navigation on the PV Pro system. I also want to show you guys the cameras because people like to see the camera system. Bird's eye view. You can actually change the angles, do the 3D as well. Go back home. Let's go to your apps. Your apps, this is what your apps look like. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, mess around with your seats, your climate, vehicle dimensions, and whatnot. All right. Further lower, we're going to have a lot going on here. Hill descent control. You have defrosters, your dual climate control knobs, as well as traction control, adaptive dynamics. So much going on there. Dropping down, a 12-volt outlet here with USB-C plugins and a slide-out tray. Cup holder's nice and big. This is what your 2026 Defender key fob is going to look like. Wireless charging pad right here, and some center console area. Up top, Remember I told you about that glass shooting over to about the second row seat. It's here, tilt, slide, moonroof option. You're going to control that glass with the switches here in the front. All right. And this is not a sunglass holder. I thought it was. I was pressing it, but it is not. Here on the rearview mirror, we have auto dimming capability. Over to the driver cockpit area. On the right-hand side of the steering wheel, heated steering wheel, controls to your cruise control. On the left-hand side, we have controls to your phone, your voice controls, and up top, your cluster control. And we could go ahead and mess around with that layout. Let's just go ahead and show you guys the most obvious difference is if you make that a full navigation screen, which is beautiful. I find myself actually using the navigation here. Okay, now we could go back and mess around with other themes, but I'm just going to go back to the standard. Lever here on the right for your windshield wipers. Lever here on the left for the lighting system. Further left on the door panel, a parking brake button. And if we come over to the door panel, we got kind of a industrial rugged look on this Defender. We have the green coming together with the caraway leather, beautiful look. Window switches, side mirror switches, memory seating switches, unlock, lock button with your Meridian sound system on the door panel. Now that we're done with the front side, we're going to shoot over to the second row seating. Now the second row seating, and to put space into perspective for you guys, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall. You get more than enough room in the front. The question arises when you start to head over to the second and third row seating. But again, second row seating on the Defender, more than enough room so you can fit 5 adults comfortably on the first and second row. The question is, the third row is going to be the kiddos for sure because it's really tight back there. But you get the caraway leather back here, perforation and heated seats back here as well. Armrest with the cup holders, car seat compatibility, and in front of those, the front of the bench, you have hardbacks with the mesh pockets on each side. In between those two front seats, air vents. We have the knobs there for your heated seat controls. You don't have cooled seats, even though you see a blue little arrow there, it's not cooled. And then you have the tri-zone climate control, 2 USB-C plugins, your weather mat down here, so if you do get in with dirt, mud, and whatnot, easy to clean, okay? Door panel is pretty simple, just with the window switch on the door panel and your Meridian sound system. Your O snap handle is here on the B pillar, as well as an O snap handle here up top on the roof area, okay? You have your LED lighting area as well, right over the lap area, which is a very convenient spot for reading. Now that we're pretty much done with the second row, I'm not going to go into the third row because I showed you guys, but again, you're going to literally have to bunny hop this seat forward, and this is about how much room you have coming into that third row area if you have those seats up, all right? Now, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, we like to actually drop that MSRP sticker. So here it goes. Suggested MSRP is $63,500. Total MSRP with all the packs added, $81,896. So pause that video, take a look at all the additions to this MSRP price. Hopefully this video did help you guys out here at Vagabond Builds with this review. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless you.